Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette. This is my channel Evolved with Monette. So excited to join you lakeside. I was guided to get outside and ground and do some work. It's been such a busy day. I can't believe it's just now about 12 p.m. And I still have more to say. We're winding down. I think I have one more reading and then I'm going to go away. But for those of you that are new here, I'm a professional intuitive empath. This is my channel Evolved with Monette. We're going to be doing a Bob Ross a thumbnail, maybe. Can it? Oh, I like that. We're going to be doing a Bob Ross, a happy little deck and guidebook. This card, green for the heart chakra, for anybody wondering. I thought it was so fitting. I was very guided. I was going to do it in the house and then I was told not to. Speaking Your Truth is coming up. I have a blue card passing in front of me on the other side of the lake. I can't even make it up. I literally shuffled and this card fell out. I just can't make it up. Voice. Okay, so what I'm going to do, voice and survivor. This is a new one to me, and I could definitely, oh god, and on the back are his beautiful paintings, guys. Like, this is just, I gifted myself this deck because I love Bob Ross, and I paint as well. I used to paint murals and various things, in any case, and look what I'm getting here, the color. So the reading's reading itself. What I'm going to do is pull out these cards, and then I'm going to read from the Oracle deck, and then we'll clarify it with some other cards if I feel called to. The Survivor came out. This was like screaming. This deck is, sometimes decks will just talk to you, and you will just not even have to do much. I'm getting talent as well, so that is one that we're supposed to read. And then what was the other one? Color. Okay, let me get two more because yeah. All right, guys, two more from the Bob Ross Happy Little Accidents deck. The squirrel. One more. This will come out on its own. The lazy river. Literally flopped out and flipped over. This is the least amount of work I had to do. So what we will do is read these. Now I will show you guys this. It's probably one of my favorite decks I've ever seen. Even the packaging, I didn't know what to expect, but here it is on the back. Or the front, and on the back it talks about iconic painter Bob Ross offers inspiration for all of life's happy accidents in this Oracle deck guidebook. And so there is the back of it. Then it unfolds. It's a magnet carton, and it unfolds, and then the book slides right into here, and it's so well thought out. Like, it just slides right into here and holds and stays up, and then you have another gorgeous painting of his, and then the cards go in there. I just thought this was just well designed, and I thought how aesthetic, and it's Bob Ross, so it makes perfect sense. Bottom of the deck is a masterpiece. I'm going to take that one too, because the bottom of the deck is always energy that is portended for what is upcoming, so we will read that too. All right, guys, let's clear the energy, and we're going to get into a little bit of outside grounding and reading of Bob Ross for you, okay? I'm going to put this away because we are outside and things want to blow away. All right. All right. The first one, the voice, that literally jumps out. Let's see what this has to say. And we'll put together the reading in every way. I wonder if there is an index, or am I just going to find and flip through? Yes, there is. This is so well done. Look at this, guys. Just lovely. Just really well done. I love a great deck. All right. 85. Pay attention to those numbers as well. They may be significant in your situation. For many viewers, it was the tranquil baritone of Bob Ross's voice that drew them to his show week after week. They would leave the stress of the world behind for 30 minutes at a time, lulled into the calm stupor of his comforting tones and the gentle tap, tap, tap of the paintbrush on the canvas. Bob's voice could be as soothing and as sensual as a lover's touch, while also projecting a calm strength that everything would be all right. I used to tell him to just pretend he was a whisper floating across the mountain, Just graze the canvas, caress it, make love to the canvas. Very gentle, very soft. This is a quote from someone. Someone must have been telling him that. The voice lulls us into tranquility despite the loud clamor of the world outside and keeps us gently guarded against the reality, if just for a little while. What I'm channeling with that is that it is so important for you to listen to your inner voice. And we're going to clarify with some oracles as I feel that that's appropriate. And also some goddess as well. There was a goddess deck here that I was working with earlier. Yeah. Good juju's coming to someone here, absolutely. So that's to be known as well. Number 7, good juju. But we'll take one from each, and we'll do a little reading here. Clarify what they need to know about the voice. What do they need to know about the voice? The voice comes to you when you're actually in storm, specifically. And also this is blue, so you need to speak your truth when you are in any storm, or any storm is being called to you, sent to you, whatever the case may be, you're being asked to speak your truth. Let's clarify. And so what we have is letting go. Some of you guys need to speak up about letting go in a situation. They said it's no gray matter here, and that's what Bob Ross's oracle today wants you to know and hear, is that letting go. And some of you guys are killing yourself holding on to something. If you look at how much stress, let's see if I can get you guys to see this, how much stress she has. These dogs are running in every direction, and she's trying to go down the door of what would be her destiny here. And she's trying to go into the destined door that she's being very guided. You see spirit here guiding her, but she's holding on to other things in her life. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to speak up about and let go of? Because your life is waiting for you. So that's a part of the message. So let's move on to the next card here and see. Your life is waiting for you. I heard that so clearly. Your life is waiting for you. The survivor. Let's clarify the survivor. 77. 77 is about synchronicity, guys, for those of you that are paying attention to the number synchronicities. Bob Ross was a survivor all of his life. Braving the death of his father when he was young, and later the death of his beloved wife to cancer. He had already survived one bout of lymphoma before he began working on The Joy of Painting, which is the show that we all came to know and love, only for it to return again a few decades later. Even during the most difficult period, he worked diligently with a smile on his face and brought the world happiness through his show. Bob understood that there is beauty even in sadness. Yes, you have got to have life and death in nature because it shows reality. Plus, those old nasty looking dead things make everything else look so beautiful in the painting. The survivor doesn't give up, even during the darkest times, but finds a way to move forward and still find joy in life. I want you guys to know this too. Bob Ross was a Scorpio, so his life was definitely meant to emulate the cycles of life, death, and the like. Scorpionic energy, pardon me guys, it's so cold on here. I'm trying to keep my nose from running. Scorpionic energy very much deals with transitions, okay? So when this card comes out, you are in a major transition, but what you are being guided to understand is that you will survive. You are, in fact, already a survivor. You are. Now, something that jumped out to me as I was reading that was the dead things in the back of the painting make the other things come to life. So the word for that would be contrast. And so that means that some of the experiences that you've had have provided contrast to the beautiful things that are yet before you and yet coming for you. But let's clarify that with the Goddess Oracle, and then we'll take one from the other Oracle deck that is here. Tumbleweeds. That's what I'm hearing. What do they need to know regarding transformation? Life, death, and rebirth, guys. Transformation, life, death, and rebirth. Love it. The truth. The truth sets you free. You are worthy in this new cycle of your life. Let's see what else is here. Can't get away from the good juju. That keeps getting flipped over even when I'm not trying to look for it. So guys, someone here, you guys have good juju. You've earned good juju. You've created good juju. You have that in escrow for you. You've done well. What I'm hearing is the truth will set you free. Radical truth, and you are absolutely worthy, and abundance. After this period of whatever will be dying, and also if you're called to walk away from something, you're called to walk away from it because you are supposed to understand that you deserve to have honesty in your life. You deserve to have healthy relationships. You deserve to have that mirror. You see the mirror effect here mirrored back to you. Also, this is about dealing with our familial energy. That was coming up in another reading today regarding the root chakra and things that are falling away. I'm sitting outside and there are some leaves here that are falling. And so things that are falling away, the dead, let the dead things, literally what he said, let the dead things fall away. But they offer contrast because behind it I have lush absolute palm trees and palmettos, and then there is this one tree that is literally dying and falling, and things are blowing down. And if I find a piece of it, I'll show you. But it's all brown. So something is going through a change. Now this may be a seasonal change, so understand that too. But truth needs to be spoken because you deserve the truth. I love the worthiness here. You deserve the truth, and in order to help the transformation happen, you tell the truth. Also, in the face of someone who's lying, be radically honest. That's the only way to combat that, even if they're uncomfortable with it, even if it doesn't make sense to them, even if it doesn't make sense to you. Sometimes with that blue, when we're called to speak a truth, blue for the throat chakra, we will not always like what we have to say, what we want, what we have to hear, the feedback, but that's the only way, because people lie all the time, and we lie to ourselves too. Empath, yes, us, we do. But what I want to tell you is that the antidote for lies and deceit and duplicity is honesty. That is radical. Absolutely, that is a real thing. Okay, so let's move on to the next oracle card from Bob. The talent here, the talent. 79, for those of you paying attention to the numerological impact. 79. In creative professions, a talent is a person with the extraordinary abilities who everyone comes to see, the one who possesses innate genius. Bob, however, didn't believe that. Talent is nothing more than a pursued interest. In other words, things that you're interested in, you'll spend a lot of time working at, and then something you're not interested in. Anything you're willing to practice, he said, you can do. Anyone can have talent, so as long as they're willing to put in the effort and do something remarkable with it, the talent encourages us to find something to be passionate about and then pursue it with a steady determination until we succeed. I can absolutely tell you that in Malcolm Gladwell's book, regarding the 10,000 hours, you have to put your hours and time in, and everyone is talented. I also want to tell you that everyone is psychic. So you guys may come here and be like, oh, I'm getting a reading. Guys, this is not something that everyone does. We all do it. Whenever you ever had a premonition, whenever you ever thought something or known something, we all have a psychic gift and psychic talent. We're infinitely creative. I'm seeing a yellow car pass by. We're infinitely creative. Happy success. Maybe it's time that you try something new, something that you thought that you couldn't do because they said happy success. You see the yellow at the top of the card, can't make it up. It's thank you so much. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Happy success is coming your way. And so all you have to do is stand in your truth as to what you know belongs to you. Also, riches will come to you. This guy has in his hand what looks like to me a gem and magic powers in his hand, but really what I'm noticing is his burgundy jacket. And you guys might not be able to see it because it just looks red, but burgundy actually speaks to riches, okay, and wealth. So some of you here are destined to put time and energy into something that you may just take as a hobby, and you may think it's no big deal, but the truth of the matter is it is something very real, very tangible, and something that's going to bring you immense popularity, maybe fame, and financial blessings again and again. Let's see what Goddess Totem energy is here for you with this, okay? And so what came out was giving and receiving, okay? You are supposed to share your talents with the world, my folks, my loves. You are supposed to share your talents with the world. You are supposed to go outside and be your unique self, because the world that has an energetic vibration with it, joy, you will bring joy to those around you. Very much like the exchange that just happened. I stand in my truth, and this is a truth that has made some people uncomfortable. Even a hair color change, right? So this is not about a talent. This just means anybody can do that, right? but I had family members or other people in my life for many years that wanted me to be just super buttoned down and conservative, and there are moments that are good for that. I am a fashion girly, and I love all things fun and funky, but now I listen to me. So if I want my hair to be purple and blue, that's what I want it to do. But what happens is people that resonate with you will gravitate towards you, and I'm not doing it to make anybody feel anything. It's what makes me happy. But I was guided to live in my authentic truth. Actually, you are being guided to do the same too, and that has to do with your talent. I don't care if you think no one's going to buy your knittings. I don't care if you think no one's going to purchase your watercolor. I don't care what you think, but what I want you to understand is that it is so important for you to try again and again at something, and as they say, practice makes perfect. I sucked when I began this channel, and I still have questions and doubts like any other human, but I show up repeatedly because that's what I'm guided to do, and that's what solidifies the work that is transmuted through me, you know? So you have a talent. I want you to put time into it, and so do your angels. And Bob Ross says, who knows? You may experience some happy accidents of success and of abundance and of sharing, giving and receiving with the world that's been waiting for you. One of my favorite quotes is by Deepak Chopra. There are people waiting for who you are becoming. The next card is the color. The color. So let's see what the color is. The color. This one is, I'm not finding it, so maybe it's on a different page. Yes, there was 2 pages. Maybe that's something you guys need to know. Something that may be hidden, that's right in front of you, is going to be revealed. So let's take a look and see what the color has to do with, actually. 19 is a page for those of you that are using any number, numerical kind of angel numbers or anything like that. 19. Bob's wet on wet technique of painting is unusual since color is mixed not on the palette like with the traditional painting, but on the canvas itself. The colors painted upon the canvas blend well with the white or black base coat, creating magnificent swirls and variations of color that come only with this technique. If you overmix on the palette, then you get one dead old dull color. And we're looking for some life and some action in this. We want this son of a gun to stand out and shine in the sun. That's what Bob says. Shine in the sun, my love, shine in the sun. Don't overdo overthinking things in life. Instead, look to the color for guidance on mixing things up just enough that they are sure to pop without becoming dull. The color. So that's a beautiful palette there. So let's clarify what that means. What are you overthinking, my loves? What are you overthinking? What are you putting too much time and energy into? What is no longer serving you? And what I'm hearing is, ooh, sacred lust. Some of y'all are wondering if you're gonna ever get enough, give it up, do too much. Let's clarify sacred lust here. That's interesting to me. I love that card. Let's clarify sacred lust. Oh, a card fell out and my angels let me so much it didn't go on the ground. Liberation. Some of you guys you're going to tap into some deeper sexuality for yourself, okay? You're overthinking something. Ooh, desire. Whoa, I can't make this up. It's just the reading is reading itself. Oh, this is a very special message. I can't talk. Ooh, someone's tongue-tied. Someone's trying someone is tying the cherry into a knot with their tongue. Now, do with that what you will. But what I saw was a maraschino cherry stem. Y'all know, and you know. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of that. Secrets revealed. Some of you guys are gonna be downloaded with some Kama Sutra secrets, or some deeper sexual secrets, or some deeper kinks, or things like that you may not have been aware of. Wolf love. Ooh, not wolf love. Wait a minute. wait a second. This got spicy. Oh, wait a minute. There's a movie that I saw on a plane somewhere last year. So many planes, so many movies. And it was a movie, and it was about two women, but it was about one woman who was a werewolf specifically. And she ends up having a crush on this girl and woman. You know, they're both high schoolers, so they're of the same age, so I'm not trying to get in trouble on YouTube, but she ends up having a crush on a fellow, you know, a peer. And they end up dating and seeing each other and they make love. But when they make love, because it's such a primal thing, she turns into a wolf. She morphs, which is like the secret. Their whole family is werewolves, and that's like a secret. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie. It was really weird. But and I'm not one for like a werewolf tome, so I was like, what is this for? But ever since then, I've been working with practitioners. Someone doesn't want me to say that. I've been working with practitioners. We've been talking about wolf love. It's like my shamanistic kind of high priestess side was supposed to be introduced to this concept regarding primal energy, because I associate sexuality a lot with Leo energy, which is very primal, very lusty, and all of that stuff. So what they said is, no, there's wolf love. This is a different thing. So this is when you're really like, this is a real kind of spiritual ascension. This is a real connection and a fusing. I'm seeing fuchsia, which is about love specifically, not red fuchsia. So fuchsia is about new love, passionate love. It's limerence, but in a healthy way where it's reciprocated. It's reciprocal. That's what I'm hearing. So wolf love is coming in, and that means that with your next partner. Now it's so funny because on the sacred lust, because this is what I think a lot of people associate sacred lust with, is that Leo energy. You see that there? So that's very territorial, very primal, very much taking over. But with desire, okay, desire coming in here and liberation coming in here, there's a purity and an innocence, and then we have the sacred lust as well. And also, I'm hearing Kemet. So this is also ancient Egyptian downloads. You may be meeting a past life partner as well, where you will experience this, or you're having some kind of girl, I'm not gonna say that word, the toxic twin. We're not gonna talk about the twin. This is not it. This is new energy. This could be more soulmated energy, but it's someone who is assigned or designed, aligned, divinely aligned is what I'm hearing to you to activate you for sure. This is definitely activation because there's a lot of sacral energy here with all that orange, okay? So, I thought Bob was going to be like a real innocent read, but it got spicy. It's supposed to. You're supposed to know that this is supposed to happen for you. I'm seeing the number 8 as well here, and it's orange, okay? So this is going to bring balance to you. Excuse me, guys. Balance and abundance is what I'm hearing as well. So merging into a wolf love with somebody, kind of letting your inhibitions down or letting them go is what I'm channeling, is going to help you grow. And it's something you need to know. And then I'm hearing the sun. I'm hearing it's like going to put a light on things that you may have been trying to hide. Now what's so interesting is my eye makeup today is even orange, and you can see it in the light. So whoever you turn your face to, whoever you share your energy with, is going to shine is going to shine the light. That's funny, guys. Anyway, I didn't even mean to say that, but it's going to illuminate, let's say that. It's going to illuminate some other primal stuff about that. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of that. Alright. Yeah. Alright. They said one more from a different deck. Girl, we can put away this deck. That's crazy. What else do they need to know about letting go into a more primal self, or being allowed to wake up, letting something not be muted? Something has been muted. Something about you has been muted. You've been muting something about yourself. On 2255, you got to put the work in. It's time for a change. I know a change gonna come. 2255 is 22 is partnerships. 55 is Saturn energy of work. It's time to put that work in. Yeah, you're in your head too much about this fragmented energy. You can't make it up. Can't make it up. You're in your head too much about this, guys. You're in your head too much about this. And they want you to know you're deserving. That yellow energy there, sacral, not sacral, see, girl, sacral's on my mind. Girl, solar plexus here for yellow. You are so deserving. Get out of your head. You're so deserving. You're so beautiful and so deserving of love and sexual connection and energy. And what they're saying is, stop, be in your present power, more of that primal energy there. Definitely wolf love, lion love, whatever you want to call it. Let go of those past things that are inhibiting you and get onto the spicier side of you, because that takes courage. I just flashed to courage, and they said you have work to do. I heard courage. Show me the courage card again. Show me courage. They just flashed it to me. Yeah, that takes courage, and you have work to do. Okay, it takes courage to be connected like that with someone and have real intimacy, but you know, vet them, all the things. Okay, also I'm telling you guys, heart chakra, this is going to be healing your heart. Green energy, okay, the energy is going to be healing, and it's going to be merging, and it's only something that you can do with another person. There's a lot of spiritual work that we do by ourselves, that we are called to do by ourselves, and that we are designed to do by ourselves. But there are some things that you need partnership for, and that's just it. I hate it if you hate it, but that's what it is. All right, we got 2 more cards here, and then I'm gonna wrap this up because I am feeling like it's time to end my session outside. The squirrel is what's here. Look at that squirrel all tucked away and cozy. Oh. Okay, let's see. What does the squirrel have to say? 75 for those of you that are paying attention to the numerological vibrations. Of all of God's creatures, squirrels held a special place in Bob Ross's heart. The little tree urchins, as he called them, would come to him for food and comfort. I have a big walnut tree in my yard, and the little squirrels come and they eat the walnuts. We have little power struggles over who's going to get the walnuts, me or the squirrel. Guess who wins? The squirrel has got a nest full of nuts, and I have none, said Bob. The squirrels can be wary of strangers, but know where to find help in times of need. It further reminds us to prepare for the future, squirreling away nuts for the tough times when there isn't anyone to help and we must stand on our own. All right, so what do you need to know about the squirrel totem? What do you need to know about the squirrel totem? And we have a flipper. True love. Whoo! 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 Let's clarify that. I'm fascinated because I know everybody watches tarot and hates love, which is crazy to me because we all love love or we wouldn't be here. Love brought us here, y'all. Even if it was toxic bullshit love. Love is what brought us here. Clarify true love. Secrets revealed. You're ready to understand that fuchsia. Here's that fuchsia again. You guys might not be able to tell it. Let's see if I can get it in the sun. That's fuchsia up there, not red, okay? But there is red in this card. You're letting go of shame. Fearless, I can't make it up. Fearless love. Yeah, this message is about love and shine. Shine a light. Fearless love is shine. Some of you guys are manifesting that, but you've been in a place of scarcity, or someone's been in a place of scarcity with you, especially with the sacral here, okay? You're supposed to find what you need because there's healing in there for you. That's been a huge lesson for me, guys. Staples, the bare minimum, the basics. A staples truck is passing. Love is a staple in our life, guys, and when you don't have it, things get weird. Someone's been hoarding something, or you've been hoarding away your energy. Anyway, it's time to share. It's time to know, and also the part about knowing when someone's safe. So what they're saying is that it's time for you to discern if someone's safe, and if not, then move to another safe place or collect nuts with somebody else with something. There's some message coming through with that. You're going to be downloaded secrets from the universe as well regarding your true love. You're going to have an understanding that you may not have had before about who it is, and what they want. And it's hard for you because you went through a real betrayal. And that shows up here. Real betrayal here with that spider. You went through, I mean, my betrayal was literally a spider, so that part. But spiders definitely come in as betrayal totems in, or pulling us into a web of deceit and lies. Yeah, you have not been feeling safe enough to manifest this, but yeah, for those of you, get ready. You will be sharing energy, and you're supposed to, with somebody regarding love. And if not, you'll be guided with whom to share with, okay? So if it's not who you think, or it's not the person in front of you, it's just time. For some of you guys, it will be. For some of you guys, it's not. So take that and do with it what you will. The lazy river, 53, for those of you interested. I was told to say it adds up to 8, so abundance. But let's see, and then we have the masterpiece. That's the last one. Water is lazy and looks for its easiest way to get where it's going. The lazy river, and here's the lazy river, guys. The lazy river simply wants to find a place where it can rest and be left alone. Water will not climb a rock just so it will fall. and be pretty for you, Bob said, but water is also determined and will always find a way to sneak around whatever obstacles are placed in its way so it can continue on the path it chooses. The lazy river shows us how to take it easy while also finding ways to make life simpler rather than complicating things all of the time. So you guys are being guided to make your life simpler. Again, there is something here with the overthinking regarding your next relationship, connection, sexual connection, whatever. There's a lot of overthinking, and you got to get out of your head or get left. That's what they said, because I just saw a train coming. Get out of your head or get left. Clarify. And that's not to scare you guys, but you know, sometimes it is what it is. Because here's the thing, if you're overthinking a situation in one place, what you may need is a juxtaposition of another place where you're never going to overthink it because it feels much more right to you, or the attraction's right, or whatever. But get out of your head or yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Clarify the lazy river. What does she need to know about the lazy river? Alchemy, speak up. The lazy river. If you're not getting what you need in a situation, you need, and it's so funny, there's a river. This is a flowing river in front of us. They miss it. You need to speak up with the throat chakra here, the blue, that royal blue here is all about the throat chakra. And this hat here, even too, is blue here on this Queen Nefertiti energy. It's literally Queen Nefertiti, yeah, in the card. You are supposed to speak up. And then the sun. There's something about the sun activation, being outside, being sexy, something about getting your body right as well. You are supposed to speak up about what you need. The path of least resistance is investing energy into you. Comedic schools of learning. Also download your energy. You're being supported by angels and ancestors that said you are now free. You never have to accept the meager fruits before you. There is an abundance. People adore you. Also, there is a shift and change in your eating style as well. For those of you, whatever that is for you, whether it's vegetarian, whether it's carnivore, whether it's keto, whether it's vegan, whether it's raw vegan, there's a shift and change here, specifically with this food basket here, this floating basket. Also, someone needs to get to luxury. When I see these floating food baskets, I think of like the Maldives or overwater bungalows or Bali and all that stuff. Someone's being called into a life of luxury. As I did that, they said, come on, I was supposed to, like, it's getting hot. I'm not just trying to flash you guys. It's getting warmer, and it's getting hot in here. So take out all your clothes. But it was about my earrings specifically. They said bling bling, is what I heard, and they said by taking care of yourself and going with the flow of what you're being guided to and what feels the most natural and easy to you, you will get to a place where you're healthier, loving yourself more, and feeling better. That's what they want you to know. They said it cannot be ignored. It cannot be ignored. One more on that. I can't make it up. Joyous fun will be your portion. Also, the Wheel of Fortune here. There is new positive stuff coming into your energetic field. I love the Wheel of Fortune. I literally have built the wheel. I'll explain that later in another video. And so I want you to understand that there is new energetic fun that is coming into your auric field. Last card here is a masterpiece. I'm getting ready to go. I'm over it. Like, there's time for a transition, so that you guys should know. When I say I'm over it, it's not anything to do with you, but I felt very much a shift, like it's on to the new. That's what I just heard. The masterpiece here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this will be our last card. And my time at the lake is commencing. There's a season ending for you. Seasons change. There's a shift. There's a new way. There's a season that's ending. And it's going to feel like a relief. You're going to be happy to release it and move into the new seats, the new place. There's a seat that's being vacated. There's a new spot that's being filled. There's all of this stuff that's helping you to understand what you need to do, or what is best for you, what is spiritually true, is what I heard. Bob Ross believed that you don't need to be blessed by birth by Michelangelo to paint. Every painting, blessed at birth by Michelangelo to paint, every painting was a masterpiece as far as he was concerned. At the time, no painting is ever perfect. If you paint a million paintings in your life, you're never going to be satisfied, and your next one's going to be your masterpiece. That is very true. I have a few that I really love that I'm attached to, but yeah, it's so wonderful how your creativity knows no bounds, and you can just continue to evolve with that, you know? In any case, your next one's going to be your masterpiece. Every time you paint a picture, you learn something that will help you when you do your next one. The masterpiece reminds us that nothing in life is perfect, and it encourages us to continually strive to improve ourselves as we journey through life. I love that ending for you guys. Let's take a goddess look and clarify. What does it mean that they are a masterpiece? No masterpiece is perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. And the flipper that we had is, ooh, nothing in life is perfect. I got shame upside down. So we're releasing shame. There were things in your life that weren't perfect, that you were ashamed of. There were things in your life that weren't perfect, but now they said they want you to feel safe. because it's time to level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. It's time to feel safe because you are leveling up. What do they need to know about masterpieces? That they are worthy to continue to paint and invest in themselves and to become the masterpiece. And we'll clarify it with our last card here, an oracle card. Clarify, clarify, clarify. What do they need to know about a masterpiece? That's so funny. Creative endeavor came out. You are beginning a new canvas, my loves. Can't make it up. There's a new cycle. There's a new canvas. There is new energy. A new partnership. It was just trying to fall out. A new life, a new world. You are in the planning and action stages of said new life and new world. The beating of something of your drum. New friends and colleagues are being gravitated towards you. Ones that aren't trifling. We love that. And you're in a new place of peace. This whole chunk of cards fell out and they said it's for you. Your higher self has new information that's going to be coming through. And for those of you that want it, a love. That's true. I have goosebumps on the right side. Masculine energy. Your angels are taking over. They said they're bringing you the next part of your destiny. That was such a lovely reading. I feel like I was anxious towards the end and now I feel back at peace. I'm going to pull one sparkly animal totem. A little ASMR. Not my jam fully, meaning I could commit to it. I'm too loud. But let's see. What do they want you to know? I'm gonna just throw them out here. Literally. Yeah. If you want love, what I heard was, let's go. I love that. I'm gonna pull one more. Oh, and your heels. That's what they want you to know. The star card is Aquarian energy. You're going to be in a space of radical truth telling as you move forward into this year. You are going to be in a space of being honest, but you are healed and moving forward, my dear. And you are the high priestess with this owl here. You are also the high priestess. And that's what they want you to know. You are paying attention and you are ready to grow and you are ready to extend your pineapple out, which means hospitality. We're not putting the pineapple upside down. We're not swinging, but hospitality, absolutely. And you are in a space of love for yourself and healing. Also, this red is just, whoo, it's singing to my soul. You are, you see what happened there? Some people don't want you to heal that heart space wound. They're like, get that shit out of her hand. They don't want you to see, ooh, it's vibrating to me. The color is so powerful. There's a lot of healing of your root chakra. There's a lot of healing regarding your familial ties and your finances. A red car passing in front of me right now. There's a lot of healing. Things are pulling you in different directions. I'm watching someone walk their dog being pulled in different directions. Very much like letting go. There are things you need to let go of, my loves, so that you can grow because you are the star and soon the world will know. What a lovely reading brought to you by Bob Ross and the Sunshine Glow. So good sharing energy with you guys. Come back and join me next time and we will continue to evolve together.